So now we're going to look at the lower body buy-in. We want to work on each of the joints individually to start. So the first thing we do is the tibialis raises. So we're going to come against the wall or something we can support our hips against. Walk out to the end range of motion for our ankles. Tip forward a little bit here. And then we're going to lift the toes up, flex for a second, and press the feet into the ground. We repeat this for about 20 reps, full range of motion each time. We want the knees to be locked out and the hips to just maintain whatever angle that we're at here. After our 20 reps of this, I'm going to flip it around. If we have some elevation, it's even better. So I'll grab a block. And then we lean in to get that full stretch out of the Achilles. And we do 15 to 20 calf raises. Again, locking out at the knee, hips all the way forward. We can lock in to a hip flex, working just on that full length of the hamstring and calf. 20 reps on each side. I like to do my tibialis raises and my calf raises, 3 sets of each first, and then I'll move on to my knee flexors, working on my Nordics and reverse Nordics. So my Nordics, I want to anchor my heels, and I want to work on lowering myself down with my hips forward as much as I can. Not having the strength to go much further than this. Here I'll hinge, holding on with the hamstrings as low as I can, and then bringing myself up with the hips forward as much as possible. Another valid way to do the Nordics, but easier, is to flex hard into the hamstrings, slowly lower myself forward, allow myself to fall, catching with the hands, and pressing back up the minimum amount needed before my hamstrings can catch. With the hamstring Nordics, 5 to 7 reps is nice. If we don't have something to do hamstring Nordics with, we can do resistance bands if we have it, or we use the machine at the gym. The resistance band, we just wrap the resistance around the ankle and we pull for the maximum range of motion for 10 reps on each side. After this, we'll work on either our sissy squats or our reverse Nordics. So for the reverse Nordic, we can bring something behind our feet to make this a bit easier before eventually getting to the floor. Here, hips forward, chest back. We want to lean back, squeezing the quads, pushing the hips forward, and then bringing ourselves back up, trying to lead with the hips, meaning I don't want to let the chest come forward and lead with the chest. I want the chest to stay back and the hips to drive forward. If the reverse Nordics feel too much or you want some variance, we can work on the sissy squat, the standing version. We can bring some cushioning in front of our knees, and then hips forward, heels up, knees go down, pausing at the bottom and coming back up. We want to see how low we can go. We can go till we fall, and then we can lower down a bit here, and then up. If we have a hard time at the bottom, we can bend into it and swing ourselves up. 5 to 7 reps for the reverse Nordics. So for these, we go Nordic, reverse Nordic, or hamstring curls and sissies, and we work our 3 sets there. And so that'll be our lower body buy-in.